Hi everybody, I'm Matt Halls from Comics Unlimited, and I also run the Living with Zombies Facebook page at www.facebook.com/livingwithzombies. And those who have been following the page will know that there is plans for a collection of the Living with Zombies comic books, all 14 issues. There were 7 that was published back about 10 years ago, maybe a little bit more, a little bit less there. And, well, 2004 to 2006, so actually over 10 years ago. And, you know, there were 7 issues that they were published and distributed, and then there was no more that came. But actually what happened is Matt Billman and Chris Hurton, the 2 creators, they also ended up making 7 more issues that were never printed, but they were put up at one time on Matt Billman's website. And that was for a brief period, around, I think, 2010 or so. Anyway, since then, they've never seen the light of day as far as the public is concerned. And those remaining 7 issues actually complete the storyline. So what we decided to do is take all 14 issues and collect them in one volume. And these, last 7 issues are printed for the first time. And we're going to go ahead and try to get a major print run of this done somehow. We're going to see if we can approach publishers and that sort of thing. We were thinking about raising funds to do a self-published run, which isn't out of the question still, but looking at the cost, for any reasonable amount, it's going to be several thousands of dollars and such. But for now, we're going to go through CreateSpace, which is a print-on-demand company, which means that, they'll print one for each order made, and this is one way though we feel we can get it to you, the customer, and get it immediately out there to the people who have been waiting for it for a long time. And right now I'm in the process of approving the proofs. The proofs, for those in printing you already know, but for people who aren't familiar with printing, proof is basically the last step before the thing gets published. I looked at their digital proof. They give me a digital proof which I can view online, and then they give me a physical proof which they mailed to me, and so basically what I did is I looked at the digital proof, and I noticed I had some more wiggle room for the way I had the book formatted, so wiggle room to give me more space for the artwork and everything. So I decided to go ahead and reformat 400 pages again so that you can have the most zombie art for the buck. And meanwhile though, I still got the proof. This is the proof for the version that actually won't be released, because this is the one where the artwork it turned out fine and everything, but see these borders that are on here, I added that to fill up some space, because the way the art was formatted we had this extra space. But now that I reformatted it, there won't be a need for this title bars and stuff. We can fill up the page more. So that means though that I have to wait for the next proof, which at the time of this video is still like a couple days from arriving. And when I get that next physical proof, provided that everything looks good, I'm going to go ahead and approve it, and it will be ready and available for you, the fans. And this, by the way, as you already saw, is the Living with Zombies Omnibus. This is how it will pretty much look, with very little difference from the actual one that's going to be coming out. And, got different pages and gray tones, and all that fun stuff. Like I said, it has plenty of stuff that people have never seen before. It's Living with Zombies as you've never seen it, the first 7 issues, and the last 7 issues that you've never seen. And so anyway, this is going to be available real shortly, and I'll leave an update to let you know when that's going to be. In the retail at this point, it's going to be $26.99, which this is 400 pages, and for a trade paperback, of 400 pages, that's, again, 14 issues worth of books here. $3 a book, that comes out to about $40–50 range. So you're actually getting a savings on this from the retail price if it was released individually. Considering that most books nowadays retail for $3 to $4 range. And this will be the complete story. It even has in the back here, it has special features. It has artwork from other fans and such, and it has a bunch of supplemental pages that were used. Some of them were used as introductions to the some of the stories in the final 7 issues, but we decided to place them as supplemental since the introductions are unnecessary in a collected volume like this, since you're reading it from chapter to chapter rather than from issue to issue, from month to month. So anyway, yeah, this is Living with Zombies, the complete collection. It will be available very soon through CreateSpace on Amazon.com and a few other places like that. And we're still going to try to get a major publisher interested and also see what other neat and cool things we can do with the property. Matthew Billman and Chris Herden, the 2 creators, have been really good with me on working with this. I've been interested in years. I've been telling them that we needed to get this out there to the fans because as a comic shop owner and a comic book dealer through the last 20-something years, I know many of the fans, and I knew that there was a fan base out there that wanted to see this finished, and due to circumstances, the guys weren't able to do it beforehand. But I, the last several months, decided to go ahead and spearhead this with their permission and decide to get things rolling, and now it's becoming a reality. The collection will be a reality, and hopefully we'll have more exciting news to do with Living with Zombies to share with you in the future as well. And this shirt, by the way, was originally published back, not originally published, but originally made back sometime about 10 years ago, whenever the series was running. Chris Herden did the art and all, and it's a limited deal. This is my only version of the shirt, only copy of it, so this isn't for sale, but there was so many of these made, I think Chris would sell them at conventions and such, and I decided to wear it because it's appropriate for the video. And also, if you don't mind, share the Facebook page for Living with Zombies and let your fans, your friends know, other fans hopefully, of Living with Zombies, or soon-to-be fans. Let them know about the Facebook page and about this whole deal with the trade paperback, and I'll update you next time I get some information. Yay!